Hey, good evening, Map here, Map Investments. So I want to talk to you about today about Clorox. Clorox was hit pretty hard today. The day range was 177.50 to 182.69. It pretty much closed at the end of the range for the day. Here's the daily chart. You can see it kind of climbed up slowly but steady. And here's the 5 day chart. They just reported earnings the other day. They were trading at about 188, and they gapped down to 178. Here's the 1 month chart under 200, and then the 3 month chart basically was sold off from about the 230 range straight down to basically under 180. Let's take a look at the news. It says Clorox guides for adjusted EPS to increase transparency. Clorox finds challenges from quick growth. Amazon rises. Clorox dips. That's another thing. Clorox shares are trading lower after the company reported worse than expected Q3 sales report. Clorox third quarter sales flat against last year's pandemic shopping. Now remember, Clorox went up a lot. Let me see if you could look at the chart here, the 1 year chart. It basically went from like where it is now straight up to almost 240 during the pandemic. You could take a look at the 5 year chart. There's the 5 year chart. It's been a slow, steady climber, and it's a dividend payer. Payment right now is at 2.39%, and it was actually just paid. Ex-dividend date was 4/20. You had to be in the stock, and it's paid on 5/7. So basically, if you wanted to buy 100 shares of Clorox at 182.50, where it's at right now, 182.50 times 100, look at about 18 grand. You want to buy 10 shares, you're looking at about almost 2 grand. Just, comparing apples to apples and capital efficiency, and looking at making an investment in maybe Clorox, which is a big stable company, and it's on the bottom of the range in the chart. They reported earnings per share of 7.45 to 7.65, and sales were up 10 to 13%. So, I mean, it's not horrible, and it's a steady company, and people need their product. So in my opinion, it's pretty recession-proof. Earnings per share is 162. It beat an estimate of 148, but the sales missed a little bit. So I did a trade today in Clorox, and a lot of people can say, "Wow, it's $182 stock." You're really not gonna do nothing with one share. What are you gonna do with one share? And 10 shares, you're talking about 2 grand. So what I did in Clorox today is a strategy called a calendar spread. Let's take a look at the details at Clorox here. Now, Clorox has an IV rank of 22%. Now, what is IV rank? IV rank is if the options are expensive or cheap. And in this case, anything under 30 is cheap. And you really don't want to buy options outright, in my opinion, and that's my opinion. You want to try, if you do a buying strategy, a debit strategy, buying strategy, you want to, they don't have the IV rank here, you want to lower your cost basis. So what I did today in Clorox was, the trade that I put in Clorox was I sold the May 21st, expires in 21 days, the 190 call, and then I bought the 190 call in June. Now, this trade was a trade for $135. That was my cost in this trade. And I'll show you here on the Tastywork platform, so you can get a better feel how it looks. This is exactly how the trade looks. Exactly. Right now it's saying 185. Is that correct? Yeah, seems like it's 185. Let me see here. Let me put this by alphabetical order here. Clorox. Yeah, so let me scroll to the top right here. You see Clorox? So I'm up $50 on this trade right now, up 37%. So I invested 135 and it's worth right now 185. I didn't close it out. I'll take a look at it. Usually you want to make 20% or more on these strategies. I should have probably taken it off today, but maybe I can get some more on Monday because it's been hit pretty hard. So that was my strategy in Clorox today. Call calendar spread in Clorox. Maybe when this is an opening trade, maybe when I close it out, I'll do a video on the closing and the result of the trade. Hope you like the video and the instructions or the education on the call calendar spread. Subscribe, share the video, hit that notification button, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.